Hello everybody, my name is Øyvind Nippan. I'm a guitar teacher at the University of Agder, Kristiansand, Norway. Alright, and I also want to thank you, Richard, for letting us be a part of your festival and your idea of making us all come together. It's been nice to have something to work towards as a guitar ensemble, and I'm really happy that we made this happen, so thank you. Also thank you to all the students who made this possible, and to, sounds like a Grammy speech, right? Thank you to all the students for working hard and making this as beautiful as it is. Alright. Okay, so I got 20 minutes. I just want to talk about chords. I'm not going to talk about fancy chords. I'm going to talk about 3-note chords, like the basics. Still, I think it's really important, and I also think that a lot of guitar players forget the simplicity of the actual chord. You know, because as the first thing that you learn as a guitar player when you start to play guitar are these kind of chords. Just after you learn Smoke on the Water, of course. And when you try to, you just learn the shape, and you know that this is a G, this is a D. But then it takes some time before you know what's actually hiding inside the chord, what kind of notes and where are they. So what I want to talk about, I would just want to go straight to the core and play only the 3 notes that's inside the chord. Like now we're in G, so it's a G, B and a D. So, and then we're going to spread it around, so we're going to play 1, 5, 3. And this is like the basic from the root. So that means we have 3 different shapes. This is the first one, and this is all from the top string. And then we move to the next one from the third. 3, 3, 1, 5, and then we have 5, 3, 1. And these are the 3 different shapes from the top string that we're gonna work around. All right, so that of course means that when you play this, you have the open D, right? Okay, so for example, if we now were to play, you know, when a piano player plays chords, he's not necessarily jumping around as much as a guitar player, because we got our, and we can move around, and we play the different shapes that we learned because we know that's the right chord. But if a piano player would play like a progression like G, D, C, all major chords, he would probably, or he could play. So he or she, of course, would play from or around the same notes. So you can go from, you could pick the notes that's closest to where you play the last chord. Okay, so if you move this around and we start on the third, and then we could go down, or we could go up. And start on the fifth. Up or down, we go down first. Or So, and this is just to have something to, like an alternative to playing the old chords. These chords also sound great when you play them like in whole. So it's just a nice way of having alternatives to what you normally play, if you not play this already. And all right, so now it's the same thing when you're gonna now we play major. Now we're gonna move on to minor. So minor, we just change to one note. Again, we have the open D, so that would be this finger. If not, we play minor 3, 1, 5, 5, minor third, and 1. So now we did minor from the top string. Now we're gonna do it from the A string. So C minor. I really like this one. It's got a nice ring to it. This one is a bit of a stretch, but you'll get it. And so it's the same principle. So it's 1, 5, 3. It's 3, 1, 5, and it's 5, 3, 1. So you have to be able to play, of course, in both minor and major, and to at all times be aware of where you are, like in a chord progression. Let's just try to do let's just do an American standard called "All the Things You Are." So that means we will play 2 chords for each bar. Alright, so now let's just do the same concept, but now we're gonna stick to this on the same place on the guitar neck, just trying to move the right notes around. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so let's move on to dominant 7 chords. So a C7 would start on G. We play 5, 3, 7. The next one would be, we'll have the 7 in the bass, and we'll have 5, and then we'll have 3. So this is the original shape. Move it over here. It sounds like this. And the next one will be moving on. Let's do major 7 chords. So this is really a popular chord. But it sounds a bit fuller, a bit richer than, I think. So it's a nice alternative. So we do 5, do 3, we do 7. So now it's the same thing. We do 7, we do 5, we do 3. On with the third note on top. 3 major 7 and 5.
What? Is this funny? Oh, okay.